Hey, what's up, Backyard Ninja Kid fam? We are here with our special guests, Karen and Maggie. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to be getting on this interview, so let's get started. Karen and Maggie, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you work? What's your family like? Whatever you feel like.
Sure. All right. My name's Karen Sabo, as you know, and I am from right here in Chicago. I actually grew up out in Wheaton, which is a suburb about 30 miles straight west, and been active my whole life. I was a big soccer player.
Nice.
Played in high school, played for a very strong club team growing up, and then played at Arizona State University.
Oh,
and
nice.
While there, I also played on the ice hockey team as well. Ironically enough,
In Arizona, they have hockey.
a women's
Wow.
ice hockey team, yes, and it was a ton of fun. And then after that, I've always stayed active. I ran cross country in high school to stay in shape for soccer, and so I started getting into triathlons. I did one of the first ever Tough Mudders. Maggie and I were actually talking about that last night.
Nice.
Did a number of those and some other OTR races, and stumbled across Ninja about 3 summers ago. A friend of mine sent me a video and said, "Why aren't you doing this?" And I'm like, that's a fantastic question. I have no idea. I've never seen the show. I've never heard of it, but yeah, absolutely, this is all. So
Awesome.
that was the start of it.
Very cool.
Well, I am a mother of 3 amazing kids who are off the charts energetic, more than I could ever imagine. So very fortunate that they love to be a part of American Ninja Warrior. Originally from San Diego, was recruited to Nebraska on a track scholarship. And after that, dabbled in a few things, boxing, got back into track, had a career-long decade at the Nebraska Athletic Department managing major construction projects. And I lost my brother, lost my best friend, and it started to change the course of my life direction after they died. And I wanted to do things that use my talents and capabilities to pursue people and help them feel loved and just be a better part of the world and the community that we're in. I'm eternally hopeful and optimistic for everything that we're able to be a part of. And Ninja Warrior has just become one of those things. And I was roommates with Jessie Graff in college, and we've stayed friends ever since. She's a huge inspiration in my life, as well as many other ninjas who've been a core part of my journey. But that's kind of that short snippet of how I got to Ninja and a little bit about us. We're just a fun, energetic family who we want to love on people.
Let's jump into the number one ninja question of all.
What's your ninja nickname?
What's your ninja nickname?
This is something
If you have one. Maybe you don't have one.
I actually don't have a ninja nickname. I'm just Team Maggie, and that's the squad of 4 and I. We're a team, and Ninja's a part of my life right now, and
Yeah.
while I enjoy it, I appreciate it, I know it's not necessarily going to be forever, and so there's one brand, and that's the brand of 4 that we have, so.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Although Akbar did give you a name this year.
Oh,
Yeah, what was that?
he did give me a name.
It was something Mom, and I kind of switched it to Mama Fierce.
Mama Fierce?
It was like Magnificent Mom. I don't
Something,
know.
yeah, something like that.
I mean, that's what, Akbar gave me a name, I guess. Maybe I need to start, rolling with that.
Yeah. Maybe it's official.
Yeah.
I like to never give up.
Yeah, the Never Give Up
Yeah.
has been, it's not my nickname, but it's
Yeah.
just a huge part of what represents my life.
Totally.
And
Totally.
applicable to so much and so many facets of life.
Hmm.
And
So true. What about you,
Yeah.
Karen? Do you have a ninja nickname?
Well, I've never really felt cool enough to have a ninja name. So there was, I guess we didn't really touch upon what I do in my real job.
Yeah.
So real quickly with that, I'm Director of Real Estate Development for a Herman Miller furniture dealer. So in layman's terms, you guys like Legos?
Yeah.
Oh, they love Legos.
So did I. So that kind of led into architecture
Wow.
and design. So I have my business degree from Arizona State, and then I also have an interior design degree as well. And what I do now is it's the best of both worlds because I don't have to sit behind my desk and draw lines all day. I get to be client facing and trying to find projects for our designers to work on, and then we essentially go in and design the furniture layout for big companies here in Chicago. So
Wow.
when you guys are in Chicago, you see all those big skyscrapers, right?
Yeah.
So there's somebody that works on trying to get furniture in all of those.
Yes.
That would be me.
Wow. That's super
Yeah.
cool.
He's a total boss babe.
So the roundabout of that, when I used to train at Chicago Ninja Academy before Junior Ninjas came around, a couple of the guys started calling me Corporate Ninja because I would walk in my work clothes
Yes.
and then go do a Superman change in the bathroom and come out looking like this.
Yeah.
And then my best friend that I grew up with, she now lives in Hawaii, has for years now, and she, gosh, for 30 years has called me Sabo Fabulous. So
I like it.
Grant caught wind of that, and that's him and Ethan are trying to make that my
Sabo
thing.
Fabulous.
Sabo Fabulous. I like
Yep.
it. I agree. I think that should stick. Though I think I have seen a video of you doing pull-ups or something in like your business attire.
Yes.
Yes.
And you said something about make no excuses. I liked
Yeah,
it.
She was slacklining in her heels. And it was
Slackline
amazing.
Is that what it was?
My balance pipes in here, did those in heels. I've done some pull-ups and some work clothes. So
Yeah.
that, we may be seeing more of that in the near future. We'll see.
That's awesome. Squeeze it in when you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Okay. Ninja question number 2. The number 2 most important ninja question.
What is your favorite obstacle?
What is your favorite obstacle? It's a tough one sometimes.
I think it's a tough obstacle. In terms of my favorite obstacle, I don't necessarily look at what's on the course with what you see on the show, but what I have the most fun with in training too.
Awesome.
And I really like salmon ladder a lot. I think it's fun. I have one in my backyard.
Cool.
But I also have some limiters in my house from 3-ball climbing, and I love to hang on those things all the time. They're
So strong on those.
it's just like it's a
watched
big
your
challenge
videos,
for
I'm
me.
like, oh.
But anything that I really feel challenged, or if I can also feel powerful.
Yeah.
Balance,
Dynamic and
least
explosive.
favorite by far.
Awesome. Yeah, that seems to be pretty common. No balance.
Yeah.
Really? See, I love balance.
Really? Which is why you do it in heels.
That's how we balance each other out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I should say that with a caveat. I really like balance with the exception of balance obstacles that you have to commit to. I've got commitment issues, as they say. So anything that you have to just run fast and just get through quickly, like, because I'm a little more methodical in
Okay.
my obstacle course running, if
Yep.
you will, which is something we're working on. I train, as you may know, with Ethan Swanson,
Yep.
and we're working on being a lot more deliberate in my movements and being a little more aggressive. So that's something we're focusing on for this season. But I really do enjoy balance, like slack lines, the pipes,
Wow.
precision. Like, I love that stuff. But then one of my other favorite obstacles, which we don't see much anymore, is rumbling dice. So
That's really fun.
are you guys familiar with that one?
I'm not.
Okay, so think of 2 squares
Okay.
and then connected with a pipe at each corner going across a track. And so it's like a push-pull movement.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
That one, and we've got these peg bombs at our gym that Maggie and I were working on when you were here a couple
Karen's
weeks
really
ago.
good at it. She's
So
really good
it's
too.
like these blue slopers, but
Totally.
they've got the big peg bombs you can put in, and so traversing those. So that's
That's fun.
yeah.
Wow.
Huge blaster.
Yeah. That's awesome. So going back to Kansas City, if you would have ran in Kansas City, the balance obstacle on stage 1, what's that one called? Do you remember?
Broken
Broken
pipes.
Yeah. So would you have stopped in the middle?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yep.
Like all the girls. The girls played that one so smart.
Yes.
The boys,
Just try to launch.
yep, yeah.
Yeah, I probably would have done the same. See, guys they think they can just do everything and just go for it.
Uh-huh.
Those guys, I don't know.
Sometimes where being slow and deliberate comes into play.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
Just think it through. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So you both competed. So you get the phone call, right? You finish your training. You invite all your family. You go to the city qualifiers. They call your name. You walk up the stairs. You hear the beep, beep, beep. What's going through your mind that first time? What's it like? What's it, man?
On a prayer.
Bon Jovi. Okay, great.
Yeah. I think for me in Kansas City, for qualifiers, I felt really nervous. I had a huge support group. I mean, Karen was there, Michelle Warnke was there. I just felt like I had so many friends and family who had made a time commitment, a financial commitment, and I didn't want to let anybody down. And I know everybody's like, "Oh, you never let us down. Like, we're just so happy to watch you compete."
Right.
But you still,
You put that pressure on
Yeah,
yourself.
you
It's
do.
hard. It's hard not to. It's impossible not to.
Yeah.
So I felt really, really grateful, a deep amount of gratitude stepping up to the line because I could see the signs they made. You know, everybody's wearing Team Maggie shirts, and my kids were there, and Michelle drove 15 hours to help with my kids. Karen helped with my kids, and I just felt really, really, I don't know, the case of the warm fuzzies, I guess.
Yeah.
But you transfer that into power, motivation, energy, and
Yeah,
you
for
just
sure.
you just use that as fire on the course.
Yeah, Karen was on my sideline. That was amazing. Just to have some of my great friends that are really important to me, like, and an everyday part of my life. So
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it was really cool to be a part of it and down in Kansas City. That was the first time ever we got to be a part of it, and it was so cool to
I hung
like.
out with you guys
That was
out at on the hill or on the mountain. I hung out with you guys on the mountain.
That's
a little
right.
bit.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. It's so fun to like just watching it on TV. You kind of get a sense of the awesome community that is the Ninja Warrior community, the Ninja community, and then you get there and you're like, no, it's like legit. This isn't just a show. Like there is a show there, yes, but the community is legit. That was really cool to experience. So
Yeah, that's I think one of the most fun things about
Yeah.
it. 100%. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously it's an amazing experience, very cool. It's a very, you want to say it's a once in a lifetime experience, but
yeah,
like participating over the course of a career is like a once in a lifetime experience because not many people get that opportunity.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it's the community that really makes it what it is.
Yep.
Like I've been doing this for 3 years now, and I can't imagine my life without it and without these people.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ninja actually came into my life at a really critical point. I lost my brother almost 2 summers ago, and it was just a great way to sink my heart and emotions into something else. And it was a great outlet, but it's also, Ninja has been a really good platform on speaking to the importance of making good decisions in life and, how bad drugs can be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So now that the taping of the show is over, even though the season's just kind of getting ramped up, so what do you two have like on your radar? What are you training for? Is it something in the distant? Do you have something coming up? We know the Wolfpack Ninja's coming up. We got some NNL stuff coming up. Are you guys doing any of that? What's on your radar?
You got lots on the plate. You go first.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to shout out. So first of all, our next episode of Spartan is going to be on July 17th, Monday night on NBC. Megan Martin, who's a part of our team, she'll be in the Denver episode, and immediately after will be Spartan. So everybody will have to tune in for that. And this weekend, actually, I'm competing on the Tough Mudder X. It's a new series that's going to be on CBS Sports, and I'm pretty excited to be a part of that. So I'm passing through Chicago on my way to the race.
Cool.
I'll compete today.
And where is that race at?
You're on your way home.
And hope maybe pass me back through if I survive. man, UNAA coming up, and then of course you mentioned it. Everybody in the world is literally going to be there. The Wolfpack Ninja Tour, November 3rd through 5th in Denver, Colorado. I just got back from a Wolfpack event. It was a ton of fun.
Yep.
It's just like being with your family, and we're just called the Wolfpack, which is great. It's just another strong community. So I'm super, super psyched for that. And then I'll actually be doing some more OCR races as well.
Wow, cool. Karen, how about you?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, National Ninja League, that just kicked off last weekend with the first event of the season, the first region, out at Brooklyn Zoo in New York. And I am competing at Ninja Quest down in Atlanta, or just outside of Atlanta, July 29th. So that is my first competition of the NNL season,
Awesome.
with plenty more coming up in the fall and in winter. And then August 5th here at Junior Ninja Warriors, soon to be called Ultimate Ninjas.
Ooh, Ultimate Ninjas, there it is.
Yeah. We have our second Pro Camp 2. So
Yes.
we've got a ton of your favorite ninjas from the show coming out Saturday, August 5th. We're going to have 3 kids camps. And then from there, we head up to Rockford, Michigan for Rockford Ninja Warrior,
Yes.
which is actually going to be in Grand Rapids this year. It's going to be inside for the first time at the Deltaplex. So we'll be up there for kids camps for 3 days. And then there's an amateur competition Friday and Saturday. And then the big change this year is the pro competition. So all of us that will be there will be competing in the pro competition Saturday, as well as plenty of other ninjas from the TV show will be coming in to compete in that, with the top 20 men and women moving on to finals, which would be Sunday the 13th.
Wow, very cool. Lots going on.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. We're gonna get into some workout questions. That seems to be the most popular questions out there, outside of like, what's your favorite obstacle and do you have a nickname? Everyone keeps asking, how do they work out and all that. So we'll get to that. But first we have some other super fan questions. Ninja Kid Nate on Instagram. This one's for Maggie specifically.
Who was the first person you saw compete on American Ninja Warrior the first time you saw it on TV?
So who was the first person you saw compete the first time you saw it on TV?
Jesse Graff.
Jessie Graff. Very cool. So that's kind of what got you hooked on the show, probably, and you got to see her, or what?
Not necessarily. Being such long-time friends with Jessie, I had always seen what she's done in stunts.
Okay.
And so it wasn't really anything out of the norm for her. I wasn't familiar with it.
Sure.
But I had seen, her work on Transformers, and just being roommates with her. I used to help produce some of her B-roll footage, like jumping onto trains or
Cool.
jumping off of something. And so it just wasn't really anything out of the ordinary at the time when I saw it, and didn't necessarily get hooked on it. I think once I started going to ninja events, I started meeting people, and I started becoming a part of the community, that's when I really sunk into it.
Okay. Very cool. Okay, super fan question number 2. This one comes from Fine Andre on Instagram.
Wow.
Speak loud.
Well, fine, Andre.
Yeah.
This is for Karen.
For Karen, okay.
Are you competing on any city qualifiers this year, and do you have a goal you want to accomplish?
Wow, there's always goals I want to accomplish. With NNL coming up, this just getting underway, I want to have a really strong season.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really focusing on. And as I mentioned earlier, just with our training, Ethan and I, just last Thursday, were talking about some specifics that we really want to work on fine-tuning for me. I had a fair amount of success in the NNL season last year. I did not do as well in the finals as I would have expected, hoped, liked.
Sure.
But in the regionals, I was pretty pleased with how I did. And so I just want to continue I would take that momentum into this season and see if I can come out with a few more wins.
Very cool. This one's from Travis Shroggy on Facebook. How many days a week do you train, and how long is the average session?
in my mind, every day is a training day because whether you're resting, you're working, how you treat your body, how you eat, how you sleep, which I'm super terrible at getting good sleep.
Yeah.
But it's all a part of it. So if you start to segment any of your training or the ninja life from everything that you do, I think is where it can really hamper your training. So I look at it holistically and how I hydrate. Karen she's such an amazing hostess, made me this amazing like turkey taco salad that's all kinds of healthy.
Yes.
Days. Yeah, it's been awesome. I do a lot with Complete Nutrition, and so they've been a big part of my training and how I fuel supplement-wise, and the protein that I take, and just being able to kind of monitor my body. I try not to go obviously heavy every single day, so I might have like 2 really, really heavy days, one that's more of a medium day, and I fit in 2 days of rest. One of them might be active rest, where I'm just biking or swimming, skateboarding.
Yeah.
And the other one is usually just a full rest, Netflix, Amazon HBO day.
Yes.
Xfinity, popcorn,
That's
hot
right.
sauce.
That's awesome. How about you, Karen? How do you break up your training?
So, in a perfect world, I'm getting in 5 to 6 days a week.
Okay.
My work can sometimes dictate my training schedule. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not a morning person. Working out in the morning does not do it for me. I can't get it rolling. But I coach on Mondays and Thursdays at Junior Ninjas after work.
Awesome.
So I usually stay and train Mondays and Thursday nights. We have an adult session on Tuesdays, so I try to get to that when I can. I also try to climb once a week. I haven't been as
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's depending on my schedule. In a perfect world, I'm climbing once a week, and I'm just doing a regular gym workout another few days a week. But it's fitting it in when I can.
Totally.
And I'm something as I'm getting older. 40 next month.
Like 29. She's really just 29.
It's just a number. It's just a number.
It is a number, but my body feels 65. I fractured a vertebrae at L5 in college, and it never really healed.
Oh, wow.
And it's really starting to catch up with me now. So I found out back in April that my back is fully arthritic now. I had a slip disc, and I'm bone on bone. So. So just trying to, I've been working with Tyler Yamaguchi, who's my physical therapist.
Oh,
and
cool.
Yeah, it's nice working with him because he knows exactly what I do. So he's awesome.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to listen to my body, give it rest when it needs rest. That's something I've learned just in the last few years that if I want to keep going hard, I need to give it rest as well. But, I'd love to be jumping back into the OCR races with Maggie, but my body right now is not in running condition.
Totally.
Hopefully soon.
Yes. Yeah. What's the last obstacle you trained on?
Oh, I know.
I tried to ride a skateboard today.
Hey, that's like a balance obstacle.
The last obstacle I did that I'll just say one that was challenging for me was at the Wolfpack event. There were some cylinders that you had to swing through, and I just need to really work on my body control motion a lot better as I was dismounting. It was a big struggle. I lost a lot of time on it, and so that was really, I'd say, my last challenging thing.
Cool.
I was really focusing on, we got a wave runner from stage 2 last year. We have that at Ultimate Ninjas, I need to use the same.
Yes.
So I spent quite a bit of time on that last week.
Very cool.
On the timing, and that's a challenging one as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for joining
You're
us.
so welcome.
Thank you for
Happy
taking the
holidays.
time.
Awesome kids.
Yeah, thanks.
Guys.
We'll keep supporting you and cheering you on in all the upcoming events. Good luck with all that. Stay healthy.
Thanks, I appreciate it. And you guys can definitely catch up with us on social media too. You can either go to MaggieThorne.com, and that's MaggieThorne.com. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
Yep.
and you know my handle. And
Yep.
here it is.
Karen?
Same thing. KA Sabo 15, the old soccer number.
Yes, and we will leave
She's
links
on
to
all of
all of that. Make sure you check out those links. Make sure you follow these ladies. They're super strong athletes. You'll love it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
See ya. Thanks for taking the time.